Let's get controversial. That was supposed to be a cool intro, but my tab like snapped in half. Anyway, today we're talking about Harley Quinn because she has been a controversial character for the last like 2 weeks. So I've actually played a little bit of Harley, not much in the past like couple weeks, but I got her up to the max level. I think I had her at like rank 4K or something at one point, and I got this battle pass skin for her. So this should be the best Harley Quinn gameplay you've ever seen. So Harley has been very controversial, like I said, for the past couple weeks, and rightfully so, because she's been one of the strongest characters in the game in a lot of people's opinions, mine included. I actually, when I did a tier list a couple weeks ago, I put her in very high A tier, and I said that with a couple updates coming out, she might even become S tier after like, you know, these updates happen. And I can say that I'm pretty sure that's come true. In my opinion, Harley is definitely S tier right now. She is very, very powerful, especially because the infinite combo still hasn't been nerfed. I don't think I'll be doing infinites today because I personally think infinites shouldn't be in the game and they should be, you know, removed. Infinites are corny and stupid, and if all you do is infinites, then it just kind of proves that you have no idea how to play the game and you need crutches to win. I'm an infinite hater. I hate infinite combos. You guys don't know, for like context, infinite combos are combos that once you do them, the other person literally can't get out. There is no dodge window that they have available and no like a window for them to use an ability. There's literally nothing they can do. Once they get caught in that infinite, they are completely stuck there for the rest of the game until you mess up or until you let them out. Most of the time, you just let them out when they're at like 200% because you know it'll be a free guaranteed kill. Sometimes it is possible to mess up because infinites aren't like super easy to perform, but regardless of how hard it is, I don't think you should ever be able to leave somebody literally no room to win the game. If you hit this kick, because that's the starter right there, if you guys didn't know what Harley's infinite is, all you have to do is land one kick and then you have the infinite and you can just keep doing it forever. So it's not like it's terribly hard or has like a bunch of prerequisites. It's just you know, it's not like, I guess, an easy thing that anybody can just pick up and do. You do have to practice the timing, but regardless, like I said, infinites just shouldn't be in the game in the first place, so it doesn't really matter. However, they didn't buff her infinite, they just didn't nerf it, which is really weird to me that they still haven't taken it out of the game. I don't know if they want infinites in the game. I can't imagine they do, since they're, you know, stupid. Maybe the devs know something we don't. Maybe infinites aren't being performed that much. Maybe they like the idea of like performing a combo perfectly and that's why you should win, but I don't know. I always feel like there should be some sort of counterplay that's available. With the recent balance changes, what just happened to that safe? They made the assassin like perk thing, I guess, where they would take 5% more damage. They completely removed it. Now this in the beginning of the game was 14%, I'm pretty sure, and then they took it down to 5% in a different update, and then now they've just completely removed it. Awesome. I don't think that assassin like perk thing ever should have been in the game in the first place. I think it's stupid that certain characters just have like built-in debuffs on them and there's nothing you can do about it. They just always have that debuff on them, especially for assassins, which is, it's a controversial class. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying this, but assassins are weaker than a lot of people think, just simply because all of the assassins are extremely light and extremely slow. Harley is one of the slowest characters in the game. I know people seem to think that she's fast because her attack speed is fast, but physically on ground movement speed, Harley is not fast. She's like 1875, and like look at Batman or something that's at like 2200, something wild like that. Batman's much faster than Harley, and a lot of people don't have a problem with Batman, and they just say, oh, Batman's balanced, blah blah blah. Batman's obscenely horrifically broken, but that's a different conversation. We're not talking about that. Also, that's only in 1v1s. I've had a lot of people that play a ton of 2v2s tell me he's not broken in 2v2s. That's dope. I'm happy to hear that. I don't play much 2v2s. I don't really want to like make statements about the balance of the game in 2v2s because I don't have much experience in it. I have been playing more recently just like kind of get a feel for it. I feel like I can't really be a MultiVersus content creator if I only play 1v1s, but I don't know. I just feel like, in my opinion, 1v1s are much more competitive and more like skill based, so they're more fun for me. I'm really excited for ranked, but there's just a lot of imbalances within the game right now. Like the up slash, for example. Up slashes, in my opinion, every single up slash ability in the game. If you're playing a character that just has a base up slash ability like Harley, like Bugs, like Batman, all of those characters that just have like normal hit upwards abilities, they're so unbelievably overtuned, man. It's crazy. And that's something that I think Harley needs to be adjusted for. In the recent balance change, Bugs up slash actually did have a nerf to the active hit window or something. I don't know the exact name. Basically, the amount of frames when you're using that ability that are actually active hitbox frames, that did get a nerf, which is amazing. But now we need to do the same to Batman's and to Harley's, because like the up slash is way too easy to hit, way too like unpunishable to use. Up slashes just in general are overtuned. I would be super curious to see the statistics for the amount of people that have like gone off the sides of the map versus gone off the top of the map. It seems like the top of the map is the #1 spot that I'm getting killed from on a lot of characters, just because I get juggled with up slashes for like 10 minutes and people are like, oh, just dodge. Like once you've used your dodges, what do you have, bro? How do you escape the up slash spam? Like, look, this guy right here, I'm just gonna keep up slashing him. He did have a dodge, so that kind of nulled my point, but you know what I mean. I just hit him from above him with my up slash. Can we get a slow motion replay on that? The up slashes are just, ugh, the hitboxes are gross. They do so much knockback, and that is Harley's like #1 kill move is the up slash. It's kind of gross, man. Oh wow, I almost got him with the down slash there. Morty's looking nice with the recent balance changes to Morty, like the buffs that he received. I just need to hit him with one up slash, he's dead. Or connect one nade, I think he'll die. Oh no. Man, he's staying alive for a long time. There we go. Wow, he went flying. That was like the fastest I've ever seen somebody fly off the top of the map. Oh my god, like, you see what I mean? One down slash and I go flying like that. One side special ability would not have sent me that far. I might lose, I'm not gonna lie. This is rough. I'm playing poorly right now. Oh, I almost up slashed him. No! Aw. All right, y'all gonna have to cut me some slack because I have not played Harley, like I said, in a very long time. And I'm just going off of like old muscle memory from old meta when it was projectile meta. Please, Harley, stop running around so much. Just line up and let me hit you. It's gonna make this video so much easier, less painful, please. Let me spam my up slash on you like a skillless loser that doesn't know how to play the game. That's all I have to do, please. Okay, she's kind of like running into my traps, so who knows? Holy, oh yeah, the mallet. I was gonna talk about the mallet too. The mallet's unreal, bro. It's so unreal. Look at this. That's not balanced. Okay, look. Okay. If we're talking about the recent balance changes, right? Because that was kind of the point of this video, a little bit. I kind of just wanted an excuse to play an easy character. Harley got a buff in the recent patch notes, and they buffed her movement speed. Not only did they removed the 5% thing on assassins, which was already a good buff in the first place, they've also buffed her movement speed. Awesome. I agree with the change. Harley should be one of the fastest characters in the game. She should be one of the fastest characters in the game, though, like top 5 for sure, maybe even top 3. All of the assassins should be the fastest characters in the game, if we're being honest. I just think that it should have come with some nerfs. I like the movement speed buffs. I like taking away that stupid 5% thing that shouldn't have ever been in the game. Those are both amazing changes. Harley should have gotten nerfs to her up slash and her mallet, because the mallet's unreal. Ugh. Okay, she just up slashed me from underneath the map and sent me off the top. That's insane. Boom. And she's crazy, man. She's crazy. I just, you see what I mean, man? The up slash and the mallet are two unreal abilities that should not be as strong as they are. That's reasonable. I was at like 160%. It's bound to happen there. If you guys are looking for a character to main and you're new to the game, play Harley. She's one of the best characters in the game, and also like not extremely hard. Bugs is actually feeling like balanced now. I haven't played against many bugs because I actually haven't played the game much since the update. All I've really been playing is Gizmo and 2v2s, so it's not really like an accurate representation because my 2v2 rank is so unbelievably low and my 2v2 MMR is so low because I've never played it. Like, my MMR in ones is consistently across my characters like 1200 or so, which it's not amazing, but it's like top 3k 4k or something, so I like it's decent lobbies, you know. And then in twos my MMR is like 900 or something. Like, it's so bad. I just don't play twos. It's like the only reason that I'm actually playing twos is because I want to get some experience in twos so that I know how to like talk about the state of the game without only 1v1 experience, you know, because I feel like my opinions on the game, if they're only based on 1v1s, aren't really that valid, because like 1v1 isn't even the main mode of the game. I understand that, I recognize that. Just because it's my favorite mode doesn't mean that it's the main mode of the game. It's not. The devs have stated that 2v2s is what the game is balanced around, it's what it's focused around, and it's the main, quote unquote, main mode of the game, right? So that's fine. I'm fine with that. I just want 1v1s to also like matter to them, you know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't just throw it on the back burner. Oh shoot. Yeah, GG, man. He hits an up slash. I'm showing my losses because I'm too tired right now to actually care about like the gameplay. Plus, I just kind of wanted to talk about Harley. Like, it was less about like winning or showing that I'm good at the game or something. If I wanted to show that I'm like good at the game, I would play a character that I'm good at the game with. Usually in my videos, you're right, I don't usually show losses, but there also aren't many losses. Like, usually when I record, if I'm playing like Morty or Arya or someone that I actually like have brain cells and know how to play with, my win rate is like 80% when I record anyway, so it just doesn't really matter that much. My win rate is literally higher when I record than when I play like alone and don't record, because when I record, I'm talking about stuff and thinking about other things other than just like how mad I am at the fact that I'm getting beat up by a Batman. I literally get more tilted when I'm not recording, so it's like I literally, recording is a hack for me. It's a life hack to up my win rate. Oh, please. How did that not hit? See, but like, his hammer doesn't feel super unreasonable. Oh, I can just use my mallet. Boom. A big papa. No way you let that hit you. That's unreal. Wow, there's no way. Okay. Anyway, the final point of this video that I was trying to make is Harley is extremely good right now. They buffed the bad parts of Harley and didn't nerf the good parts of Harley. So there's really just like, that's all she needed to make her like an S+ tier character. And that's where she is right now. Harley's extremely good right now. There's not really any like hard counters to her besides just, you know, all the assassin hard counter. If you just play well against an assassin, you'll probably win, just because, like, simply put, if you say you're playing Superman, right? And someone else is playing Harley. Superman's going to die at like 200% and Harley Harley's gonna die at like 100. It's almost essentially like you have 4 lives compared to Harley having 2 lives. Like if you're playing somebody that has much more health, you'll probably just win anyway if you play well. That's the thing with all of the assassin characters, because they're all so low weight and low speed that you can just bully them if you play well. Obviously, like if the assassins are insanely good, insanely cracked, like they're gonna win no matter what. Like playing against a good Arya player is crazy, bro, because it'll have you rethinking your entire like playtime, everything, bro. It'll have you considering deleting the game because you are clearly just inferior to this cracked ass Arya player. It'll have you rethinking every part of your life just because you lose to this Arya. Like playing against a good Arya is a humbling experience, both physically and mentally. But for the most part, like if you're playing someone that isn't an assassin and you're good, you will beat the person that's playing the assassin. I think that the devs are making good steps to change this by like buffing up the assassins, taking away that stupid like assassin intrinsic debuff. They're doing good progress, and I like the changes that they've made recently. I think that they're great for the game's balance. Assassins have a little ways to go before they are anywhere close to being meta, and I think that's fine. Like I don't want every assassin character to be meta or something. I just like, you know, the other classes are definitely better. Wow, what on earth did I just get hit with? Up slash, up slash, up slash. God, she's like rubber banding at this point. Oh. What? Okay, well, this was a humbling experience. I promise I'm better at the game than I was in this video. This was just kind of like a quick video to talk about Harley because I think that it's a sensitive topic for a lot of people right now. Harley's really crazy strong, and if you take the time being like 5 games to get good with her, then you will win a lot of your games. But yeah, as always, I'm open for debates. You guys let me know in the comments. Go watch my other videos where I'm playing characters I'm good with, please. It'll stroke my ego and help me feel a little bit better at myself tonight when I go to sleep. And yeah, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.